Anyone else besides me excited for 0.4, man? That video was sick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very excited. A lot of cool things coming into the works. Whew, ooh, baby. I had a cool thought earlier. I have a lot of good friends that like to play this game very tactically, and that it's hard to curate a very specific experience for them. It's hard to really get that. How do I put it? It's hard to get like really authentic when you have a limited amount of people and limited resources. And I was thinking, why not, integrate, something like AI into this, and it got me thinking, got the hamster wheel spinning, and oh my god, it So I was basically thinking, how do I integrate ChatGPT or Claude or some sort of AI into assuming the role of like the spiff or the talk or like the command structure that's radioing down orders to us, and like how do you integrate that into like the current communication systems we have available? It's tough. It's very tough. And it just got me thinking about what mode we have to use, like what systems we have to use, and all this different stuff, and it just comes down to you have to use like a text to speech system, but someone has to manually, type up responses. But then how do you automate that? Can you have ChatGPT, relay those responses based off of like small codes and can generate, generated responses based off of the small codes that you feed it. So like for example, if like you text ChatGPT like, "Hey, I'm at grid 424, troops in contact from the northeast, my position." What kind of a response would it generate? Obviously, like, I can't have it say, "Okay, all right, we're sending close air support." Like, it's not going to happen because the game does not provide air support. So, what do you do then? So I think you have to like code the parameters of the game and code, the what game you're playing, and it has to understand, the game's limitations, and then feed responses based off of those limitations. I don't know. It was like food for thought. It's just, I don't know. It's very hard to do. But I think I might give it like a little shot. I'm gonna give it a little small playthrough, see what happens, see what comes of it, and then we just go from there. Really. But for now, I am just testing out some ops that I've written out. Just testing some things.
Negative. All birds are in the air.
This one's full. Maybe go to like West Coast. But yeah, it's just something food for thought, because I would like, I would like my friends to enjoy this game as much as I do. And I think this would be like a really, it's like, especially when 0.4 come out, this game is going to be in a really good place for a lot of people, especially with the amount of lore stuff that they're coming in. They're introducing so many different, small assets that can be seen as intelligence. People who they want to really focus on the PVE. So the RP aspects in this game has increased tenfold. So I really want to just
Raven dispatched. Moving to base camp.
look into that. I'm curious, like, just because
Raven here.
right now building a good PC that can run this game, it's god damn, it's a nightmare. It's a nightmare. It's very expensive to do, and so like just looking at what alternatives could be, and I was looking at like maybe the Steam machine could be the bridge between console and PC.
Ready to pick you up.
And it's just something that
Get ready. We're
I feel
moving out.
might be a good bridge between the two. So essentially, like, so there's a company with the whole like AI spiff. It would essentially be there's a company called 11 Labs that has like AI voices that is created on its own. It's created different profiles, different people. It has like authoritarian figures, like military like AI voices where they sound like grunty and they sound authoritative. And so you would basically use that, put a filter over it to where they sound like they're speaking over a radio. And then for the responses has to be generated, has to be typed in. So they will only speak what you type in. But how do you quickly generate typed response, like how do you quickly generate typed responses would be through the implementation of Claude or ChatGPT. And you would basically create a prompt for ChatGPT, be like, hey, you are a military spiff commander, you are overseeing this operation, these are the parameters of the game that we're playing, here is a document outlaying the pro words that we're using, and basically a made-up intelligence report of the operation. Scan this document, familiarize yourself with the document, and then we can go over what can be done. And then basically I would just have to fine-tune what it scans and what it analyzes, and then implement that into the responses. So there would be like code words saying like, hey,
We're getting close.
hey, this is
1 minute.
I don't want to sound corny saying this, but hey, this is Alpha Platoon. We're rolling up on target. How copy? And then ChatGPT would hear like listen to that, analyze that, and would generate a typed response, which I would then have to copy and paste into the 11 Labs voice, which is linked to Discord. So the awkward thing is that if someone like it's gonna be hard doing this while you're trying to be a participant of the operation. And like now me saying this out loud, it sounds way too OD and way too much time and effort. Unless you have like a full stack of 4 or like a full set of people, and then you're okay with just being just being the spiff commander yourself, and that just takes the whole point of using AI out of it, which is fine. But like, I don't know, for when we don't have enough people, like this would be the way to do it. And now, like whoever has, a second monitor, you just pull up Discord in the browser, connect, and you would just connect the bot to it. just food for thought. I would have no idea on how this would have to be implemented. Like well, like I do have an idea. It's just I have no idea if it will work. That's my thing. Look at this. I'm down. Two down. I don't like it's. I don't like how they can see me that far away. Unless I'm like absolutely standing out, maybe like this, I could definitely see them see me. But I'm in the woods, and I'm suppressed. Like there should be no way. They should be having a hard time trying to pin my position down. Like they should react to the body being killed and then trying to look up. And when they break contact by looking at their dead homie, like they should not know where I'm at. There's definitely one in that middle shack. Got the hiccups. It's so dark. Kinda need to fix that. Jesus. Oh, nice, the warehouse key. We're looking for that one. Oh my god. That was terrible. Why is that such a bad... Oh my gosh. My gosh. Okay, got that there. Yeah, this is the boss. The elder key. Take that. Laptop. Man, this is such good stuff. Shit. What can we do? What can we do? Put that there. Put that there. Don't need... like Tetris.
Raven wheels up for India 2.
2 minutes on a ride. I actually might miss it, actually. I'm over encumbered. Actually, no, I won't. Yeah. Such a great game. I need my gammas to look less dark. There's so much so much contrast in this game. I don't know if that's like on my monitor side. Maybe I can adjust that.
This is Raven arriving shortly near your position. ETA 30 seconds.
Oh shit. Run! I'll make it.
I'm here. Move it. Go. Strap in. We're heading out.
Graphics. Oh, the contrast system. So the contrast to 90.
1 minute.
Brightness is already up. I don't want to lower the gamma. Should be better.
We're getting close. 30 seconds.
I used to believe in this rumor that if you heard monkeys in the jungle, that means somebody was nearby. Part of me still thinks it's true, but I like to be wrong about that one. Fuck. Somebody opened that up. Oh, nice. Reset. Glock 17, MOE grip. Shotgun, can. I don't need the mag. I will take the ammo for the mag though. What we got? FMJs, keep it. Okay. I like these little, just straight body armor. Ooh, okay. Lancer has more space, let's do that. Not bad. Not a bad find. Hmm. Oh no! My rifle's back there. Okay, never mind. That's actually hilarious. Okay. Okay, so this is actually good. So, I think I mentioned this earlier on, but I've written a couple of ops for this game for the possibility that, oh god, for the possibility that me and the boys ever get this game, and we all get on together, and we just have some post game stuff that we can do. I always like to test like with myself. I have not all the ops I've done are like just like killing simulators, or just going there, killing everything, and then that's it. It's actual like like actual work that a lot of people don't really understand. Like prior to an actual mission, there's like smaller operations that are conducted to collect intelligence, to study on the area of interest before we even commit to the operation. There's weeks and weeks of planning and prep that's done to ensure that the conditions are met for that operation. So I've written a couple of those kind of forward observation missions. In there where you're progressing onto a target and you're hunkering down into that target and you're studying patterns, you're watching, you know, modes of different people, modes of travel, you know, the path people are patrolling, all that kind of stuff. So
Landing, get in, go! Ready up, we're taking off.
I'm trying to write one of those right now. It's gonna differentiate because 0.4 is gonna I guess glow up a lot of the starting villages. So things are gonna look a little different.
Negative. Friendly's in the impact zone. Get ready. 1 minute. Negative on fire support. Friendly's in the kill box. Approaching the LZ. 30 seconds.
Incoming.
Spread out.
God damn those fuckers.
In the city's immediate vicinity, a full-scale evacuation is now in effect. Please proceed in a calm and orderly manner to the nearest UN outpost or contact any of the UN peacekeeping personnel for assistance. It is highly advisable to take only your documents and vital personal belongings. You are leaving your residences temporarily, and the UN
I need a
peacekeepers
building
will guard
with a
them
third
during
floor.
the
I think this
evacuation period.
beige one might be
Thank you
good
for your
one.
cooperation.
Can't get over it. I gotta fight to it.
เอาใจใส่เนื่องจากสถานการณ์ความปลอดภัยในเมืองสุดโทรมลงในทันที ได้สั่งให้อพยพอย่างเต็มที่กรุณาดำเนินการอย่างสงบ และเป็นระเบียบไปหาด้านหน้าขององค์การสหประชาชาติที่ใกล้ที่สุดหรือติดต่อกับเจ้าหน้าที่รักษาสันติภาพขององค์การสหประชาชาติเพื่อขอความช่วยเหลือมันสมควรที่จะเอาเพียงแต่เอกสารและทรัพย์สินส่วนบุคคลที่สำคัญของทานเจ้ากำลังออกจากที่อยู่อาศัยของเจ้าสัวขาวและเจ้าหน้าที่รักษาสันติภาพขององค์การสหประชาชาติจะรักษาความปลอดภัยให้เข้าเจ้าในระยะอพยพขอบใจสำหรับการร่วมมือของทาน
Внимание! В связи с ухудшением условий безопасности в непосредственной близости от города сейчас проводится полномасштабная эвакуация. Пожалуйста, спокойно и организованно проследуйте к ближайшему форпосту ООН или обратитесь за помощью к любому из миротворческого персонала ООН. Крайне желательно взять с собой только документы и жизненно важные личные вещи. Вы временно покидаете свои резиденции, и миротворцы ООН будут охранять их в период эвакуации. Спасибо за ваше сотрудничество.
Attention. Due to the deteriorating safety conditions
This is a
in the
nice little
city's
OP.
immediate vicinity, a full-scale evacuation is now in effect. Please proceed in a calm and orderly manner to the nearest UN outpost or contact any of the UN peacekeeping personnel for assistance. It is highly advisable to take only your documents and vital personal belongings. You are leaving your residences temporarily, and the UN peacekeepers will guard them during the evacuation period. Thank you for your cooperation.
เอาใจใส่เนื่องจากสถานการณ์ความปลอดภัยในเมืองสุดโทรมลงในทันทีได้สั่งให้อพยพอย่างเต็มที่กรุณาดำเนินการอย่างสงบและเป็นระเบียบไปหาด้านหน้าขององค์การสหประชาชาติที่ใกล้ที่สุดหรือติดต่อกับเจ้าหน้าที่รักษาสันติภาพขององค์การสหประชาชาติเพื่อขอความช่วยเหลือมันสมควรที่จะเอาเพียงแต่เอกสารและทรัพย์สินส่วนบุคคลที่สำคัญของทานเจ้ากำลังออกจากที่อยู่อาศัยของเจ้าตัวขาวและเจ้าหน้าที่รักษาสันติภาพขององค์การสหประชาชาติจะรักษาความปลอดภัยให้เข้าเจ้าในระยะอพยพขอบใจสำหรับการร่วมมือของทาน
Внимание! В связи с ухудшением условий безопасности в непосредственной близости от
That's
города
one OP.
сейчас проводится полномасштабная эвакуация. Пожалуйста, спокойно и организованно проследуйте к ближайшему форпосту ООН или обратитесь за помощью к любому из миротворческого персонала ООН. Крайне желательно взять с собой только документы и жизненно важные личные вещи. Вы временно покидаете свои резиденции, и миротворцы ООН будут охранять их в период эвакуации. Спасибо за ваше сотрудничество.
Attention. Due to the deteriorating safety conditions in the city's immediate vicinity, a full-scale evacuation is now in effect. Please proceed in a calm and orderly manner to the nearest UN outpost or contact any of the UN peacekeeping personnel for assistance. It is highly advisable to take only your documents and vital personal belongings. You are leaving your residences temporarily, and the UN peacekeepers will guard them during the evacuation period. Thank you for your cooperation.
เอาใจใส่เนื่องจากสถานการณ์ความปลอดภัยในเมืองสุดโทรมลงในทันทีได้สั่งให้อพยพอย่างเต็มที่กรุณาดำเนินการอย่างสงบและเป็นระเบียบไปหาด้านหน้าขององค์การสหประชาชาติที่ใกล้ที่สุดหรือติดต่อกับเจ้าหน้าที่รักษาสันติภาพขององค์การสหประชาชาติเพื่อขอความช่วยเหลือ
Oh, that beige building might actually be nice. What is that? Okay, criminal hideout. Okay. There's just loot everywhere now? Yeah, this is the building. It's getting dark. I'm gonna have to make a... Oh my god! Why did that do that, bro? No! Oh my god. Well, I guess I'm back at base camp. I guess we'll put an end to that. You guys take it easy.